Hi Virgo, welcome to your mid-August 2022 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Virgo. This will not resonate with every Virgo that watches this message, and because this reading is general, not every single message may be for you, so please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else who needs to hear that message. And if this reading is not for you at all, Virgo, I highly suggest checking out your other signs and different placements. Hi, cross watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Virgo. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Virgo and cross watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. Alright Virgo, let's get this reading started. I'll be using my sound bowl to clear and set the energy first. So if you are listening to this using headphones or the volume's kind of loud right now, I do suggest turning it down a little bit just for this part because I don't want your ears to hurt. So let's get this started. Alright Virgo, so let's go ahead and see what's happening in your love life. Let's see what energy surrounds you in love and romance, what is likely to unfold very soon for you guys, and any sort of guidance I could give you in regards to what to do for any romantic situation you're in or want to be in. Let's see. Tell me about Virgo's love life right now, Spirit. Okay, Virgo, here we are with reconciliation. And it says, someone from your past is returning to your life. I feel for a lot of you, this has just recently happened. I don't know if they've been starting to think about you because your birthday's coming up. For those of my Virgos that are about to celebrate very soon, happy birthday. But you've been on someone's mind a bit. You are someone that someone feels like they have unfinished business with. They want to resolve things with. They want to heal with you. I don't know if you're expecting this, Virgo. I think a lot of you were already just signing this person off, but I think they're going to come back in your life in a way that's going to surprise you. And if they already have, this reading is going to solve some questions that you guys may have in regards to why they're back, what they're doing back. Is it for a higher purpose? Is it for a union of soulmates, or is it something I need to be aware of to stay away from? Let's go ahead and see. Because I feel a lot of you are dealing with this right now or very, very soon will deal with this. Let's see. Tell me more. Ooh, you got two cards. In Virgo, it says, I missed out and heal. So yeah, Virgo, I really do feel that this person is coming back because they did miss you. They missed your energy. They missed the connection you two had because they weren't able to find that with anyone else. They tried to date, they tried to move forward, they tried to move on, but they weren't able to. And I feel with I missed out, they realized that the time that you guys have been in separation, this could have been the opportunity for you guys to propel forward, to bond, to excel at this. But I do feel this separation had to happen so they could really understand if this was something that they were going to lose forever. It was something they were never going to forgive themselves for. And they do understand that they missed out on a lot with you. They could have celebrated a lot with you. I don't know if some of you had like a graduation, a promotion, something that you've achieved in your life that you posted on social media or they heard about that they really wish they could have celebrated that with you. But I do feel they're coming back to make up for it and then heal. Virgo, they did their healing. They did a lot of healing around their inner wounds that may have been blocking them from having this connection with you or propelling it forward. But I do feel this is the main card here of they're back to heal. They're back to heal what has been torn apart between the two of you. They want to heal this situation. Wow. All right. I'm seeing black hair, like raven black hair someone could have. That's confirmation. And then the letter M is sticking out to me, as in Max, Maxine, first, middle, last initial could mean something to someone. Let's go ahead and see what the tarot has to say. Tell me more about this energy here that's surrounding Virgo. Ooh. The Tower and the Four of Swords. I'm going to get all the cards out first, but yeah, guys, there's something that this is coming in unexpectedly for you guys with the Tower after a long period of silence with the Four of Swords crossing this. But others of you, yeah, losing you really, really made them realize something here, even led to a spiritual awakening, awareness, a Kundalini rising. But there's something that they felt like they haven't been stable without you. They haven't had that. I don't know. Let's pull out all the cards first before I get into it. But wow. I can see why they're coming back. Ten of Pentacles, Virgo energy. You could be dealing with another Virgo or someone with Virgo in their chart. Wow. Yep. Virgo, bottom of the deck, we have the Ten of Wands. So this is Sagittarius energy. You could be dealing with a Sagittarius. You could have Sagittarius in your chart. It does not have to be the case. People just like to hear the astrological connotations. You know, there's so many tens that have been appearing in these readings, and I do feel for something about this time with the astrology that's in the sky right now, with, you know, Mercury retrograde about to happen or whatever is going on. Like, there's a lot of these themes in these readings about closure, about a cycle closing out, about, you know, something coming to an end, something coming to completion. And for you, I really do feel someone is done holding back. Someone is done not reaching out. Someone is done trying to fight off their feelings for you and start to really act on what they've always wanted to do here. I feel what trapped them with the Eight of Swords was their own fears and their own insecurities and their own doubts. That may have nothing to do with you, Virgo, but they were just afraid for their own security, for their own vulnerability. They hated not being in communication with you. But maybe they kept their distance for a while because they thought that's what you wanted, that you weren't willing to hear them out or give them what they want. But I do feel there was just a lot that was left unsaid between the two of you when this did come to an end. I felt like there was a lot that this person didn't have the courage to say to you at the time that they have the courage to do so now. And even December may be a prominent month for you guys, whether you met in the month of December, stopped talking in December, someone could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. But with this Ten of Wands, I do feel that someone's done with the struggle, someone's done with the complications, someone's done holding everything within that they just need to get out there. And just to reach out to you and say this, it is your choice what you want to do with the situation. If you do want to move forward and move on, or just want to work on this, they just have a lot that they need to get off their chest with you, that they, from an unhealed place, they weren't willing to tell you before. But from the healing now, they're ready to get it off their chest and say it to you and show it to you, Virgo. Powerful. So let's get on in. The center of this is the Tower. So this is Mars energy, Aries energy, Scorpio energy. I really do feel, again, that this Tower moment means a couple of things. For some of you, this is completely out of the blue, unexpected. I really do feel that for others of you with this Tower card, you were a major awakening for this person, for them to see how much their ego, how much their lower vibrations were taking a hold of them, and how much their lower vibrations and choices that were made from their ego of fear and distrust really sabotaged a lot in their life. So this Tower moment for me, more than anything else, is the unexpectancy of this person's return, and then also to show you how much of an impact you had on this person that you may have not have realized up until this point. And I do feel, Virgo, that, you know, first seeing this message or this call from this person or this DM is going to send a little bit of shockwaves to you. But again, I feel this person's return is for some sort of rebuilding, for some sort of healing. And with whatever that means for you, if it's just to hear what you've been waiting to hear from them, to hear an apology, to hear their truth, that may just give you enough closure to start rebuilding within yourself or even rebuilding with this person. I can confirm for you that they try to move on with other people, date other people. It didn't compare to you. And I do feel someone is going to be outside of this connection. I don't know if it's, again, someone that they try to move on with to, you know, stop caring for you or have feelings for you, or to try to put it off to the side. They're going to be really pissed to find out that they still cared for you, still had feelings for you. An ex energy that may be around lingering that has always been jealous of you, maybe, Virgo, for some. You've dealt with this ex before. They're still lingering around your side or their end. If it's not for you, it's not for you. But yeah, I just feel that this is going to come as a shock. This is going to come as the moment where you decide how you want to rebuild the situation with them coming back. But there's a lot that's going to be revealed to you that you are unaware of, but it's going to give you a lot more clarity, as we see with the Ace of Swords rooting all this. And I do want to tell you, Virgo, for those where this person has come back, they have talked to you, they're telling you the truth with the Ace of Swords rooting this. And if that helps anything, I hope it does. Someone could be left-handed as well. Or someone could have like a thunderbolt tattoo or a thunder, something with thunder that they resonate a lot with. Maybe you guys have seen lightning very recently, and that's confirmation for some of you guys. What's crossing this is the Four of Swords. Libra energy. So yeah, the challenge of this situation, what's crossing it, is for the fact, like, I almost feel like you guys, some of you are like, why now? Because it's been so long since you've talked, because it's been so silent between the two of you. And I do feel you're a little bit more reserved with what you want to reveal. And I do feel, Virgo, you're not going to feel comfortable enough opening up to this until they tell you what you want to hear or what you need to hear. As far as, you know, and I think they're aware of this too. I don't think they think they could come into your life with just the conversation of how have you been? How's your day going? They know you're looking for clarity. They know you're looking for a reason. And I think the challenge here too is that they have been or are afraid of approaching you because they sense the guard you have. They sense that, you know, that you're on a reserve or you're on a guard with them, which they're not surprised by, but they want to see how they can get you to open up a little bit just to hear them out. But a Four of Swords card, for me, as a reader, and for a lot of others, is about healing as well, mentally. And I feel with what they have to tell you is going to give you some sort of the healing that you needed to hear as far as all the unanswered questions. But I think you're nervous too to hear all of it. And right, like I completely understand why, and they do too. But I think the challenge here is to open up and be ready to hear what someone has to say. Or on the other end, if that's not you, it's they have to be open up to be ready to tell you the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. Because that's the only way you're going to listen. That's the only way you're going to give this a chance. This is the only way you're going to hear them out. Crowning this is the Ten of Pentacles, Virgo energy. So yeah, I do feel that they see you and they see the situation with you as everything that they wanted. And again, for some reasons unknown, there's some people who don't act on their, with everything that someone could show the other person. The fact that I'll be there for you, I'll support you, I'm here for you, I hold that space for you, I'm ready for you. If you have any sort of instability within yourself, you can't bring that to the table. And so I feel that before someone just wasn't ready for this, Virgo, or even simply they didn't feel like they were good enough for you, consciously or subconsciously here. And they know that you deserve the Ten of Pentacles. They know you deserve someone that is going to provide longevity, stability. And their old version of themselves, they weren't ready to do that. But I think now with their return, they have a better idea of what you're looking for, of what you want and what you need. And I do feel like there could be times where they still go through their triggers, their wounds, but they know how to handle it a lot better now. With the Ten of Pentacles crowning the situation, I think they're looking for a relationship with you that is going to be solid, that is going to be stable. They view you as husband-wife material, someone they could take home to their family. And I even feel like their family likes you, Virgo, their siblings, their parents. They think you're a great partner, that when you two were together, you made a great match. This time around, it's going to be different, Virgo. That's what they're going to offer. But again, it's up to you to decide what you want from this. I just saw a denim jacket too. A jean jacket. They feel like they can only have the Ten of Pentacles with you too. The relationship that is a partnership, that is stable, that is provides longevity, but is also solid and real and authentic now at this place where they're at. They're ready to meet you in that level, in that form. What's rooting this is the Ace of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. But this is clarity. They want to give you the clarity that they know you need to hear. And the answers that you may have been looking for during this time where you guys weren't talking, where it was separated, I think you're going to get the answer you've been waiting to hear, Virgo. And I think that is going to help you see the situation a lot more clearly. And with this Ace of Swords rooting the situation, there's a truth coming out. A truth that someone's ready to face, a truth that someone's ready to say, a truth that someone's finally ready to act on. And I feel with this truth, they're going to do a lot to help you feel just as ready, just as prepared, just as clear on the situations they can make you to be. But they know, again, with the moon card on your end, Pisces, Cancer energy, there's still a lot of questions you're going to have, doubts you're going to have, which is very reasonable with everything you've been through with this person. But I do feel like they're ready to speak on it. They're ready to have that conversation. And they're ready to convince you to change your mind in some way with the Ace of Swords. I kind of want to clarify what this Ace of Swords is to get a little nosy on this situation. Four of Swords. That was really hard for them this whole time to not reach out to you, to not talk to you. They're maybe telling you why they took a step back, why they didn't act on this before. They may tell you about their healing process and their healing journey during this separation. And you know what too? Like maybe at first when they were trying to reach out to other people, they kind of saw that they were trying to fill a hole that was empty, that really only you could fill. So instead of just trying to fill it with the ego, with the temptations, with the temporary things, they did what they had to separate themselves for a while. I think for the last couple of months, they weren't dating, they weren't seeing anyone because they were coming to their truth about you. Four of Swords came out twice. Some of your birthdays could be September 4th, September 14th, perhaps August 24th for some of you guys out there. And then also September 10th is a huge date coming in for someone, and even 1010 could be a number synchronicity someone's been seeing quite a bit. And then the Six of Wands. Yeah, Virgo, I really do feel like they were on this process, on this journey of better understanding themselves. Understanding themselves so strongly that fears and doubts won't block what they want and what they know they should have in their life. And with the Six of Wands, Leo energy, by the way, you made them feel amazing. You made them feel great. They felt the best when they were with you. And out of all the other options they've had in their life, they feel the most solid with you. They kind of do put you on this pedestal above the experiences in love and romance that they've had with anyone else. You stand out. And you've always stood out. That's the truth that they'll reveal as well. How they see you, Virgo, how you may feel in this situation is the Moon card. Like I said, Pisces, Cancer energy. So there may be, from this person's return, like I said, with the shockwaves of the Tower card, there may still be a lot that you thought you didn't have to, you weren't prepared to really address this fully with this person, and now it's kind of coming up. There's a lot of fears around this. There's a lot of, you just are confused, I feel, when this person comes back or why they're coming back, like I said. And with the Moon card here, you may be fearful to open up again. You may be fearful to trust in this again. And it's common sense, right? Anyone could see why. But I feel for a lot of you too, the moon goes through different cycles. There are times when we don't see the moon at all in the sky, and there's some when it shines fully brightly. And I feel with whatever is being revealed to you, Virgo, that they didn't tell you before, they didn't show you before, whatever they want to talk to you about, I do feel you're going to feel that, an intuitive feeling around it, that this time there's something different about their energy where you're going to see a lot more clearly about their motives. And also, Virgo, too, with this Moon card, how they see you is very intuitive. They may know you to be a spiritual person, a psychic person, even for some of you guys. And again, there's just something about you they couldn't let go. There's something about you they couldn't walk away from. Like, I do feel you've always had that strong spiritual, energetic cord between the two of you. And they've always felt you were the answer at the end of the day. They just had to take some time to figure it out. But what I want to tell you with this card, Virgo, is trust how you feel. Trust that this is coming back for a reason. And what I want to say, again, with the Ace of Swords rooting this, is that even though there may be doubts or hesitation for most of you that have been resonating up until this point, they are telling you the truth. And I do feel the ball will be in your court to decipher what to do with this. And it will be your choice. And to go with what feels right, Virgo. I do feel they'll be sad if you didn't, give this another shot or another go. But if it's what's best for you, it's what's best for you. And others of you, if you've been waiting for this, wanting for this, and you feel good around this, trust that. But there's just a mystery about you, Virgo. Something that they still feel they have to uncover to know why they still feel so strongly about you even after all this time. Their energy in this, how you may be seeing them, is the Eight of Swords in reverse. Gemini energy. They're done being stuck. They're done being trapped. They're done keeping their distance from you, not communicating with you. They want to come out of that. They're ready to expose themselves in a very different way, in a new way, and even in a way that scares them. But they're prepared for this. And with this Eight of Swords in reverse, they're freeing themselves by finally telling you the truth. That they've always cared, that they did have feelings for you, that they did love you and still love you even. They'll say those words exactly for some of you. But they just had a lot that was unhealed. They had a lot they had to work through. And even if they were trying to be with someone else, they always thought of you, which was a big indicator to them. But again, for some of you guys, I felt like that was the distant past recently. They've been single, trying to find a way of how to build up to reapproach you, to reach out to you. They feel exposed, they feel vulnerable, but they know they can do so with you because that's part of their healing journey, their process. And still, for a lot of you guys, I do think they find you to be a soulmate. And that's why they're doing this, out of that motivation. Wow. All right, Virgo. To see the likely outcome of the situation, what is likely to happen and unfold, what are they likely to do very soon, and anything else you need to know about this connection. So with whatever happens, you make the best choice for yourself. We're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. I'm going to overturn this card here to show you the likely outcome, what's likely to happen in the near future, but also pull oracle cards as well to dive deeper into this connection, see what else Spirit has to say, so you are better aware of what's going on, what's unfolding here. And if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the extended reading. But if this is where you depart, Virgo, I really hope that this has resonated with you. Is to provide you with clarity, insight, healing, and guidance in regards to this connection and situation that you may be going through or so soon will be going through. And if it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Virgo, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Virgo.